Hey everyone, so in this video we'll cover about sets. So set is also one of the data type. So it's majorly used to collection of data. So similarly like list, uh, tuple, dictionary. So in the same way set is also one of the data types which is used to store the data like collection of the data. So for that purpose you use set. So the major important quality or property about set is like it won't allow duplicate values. It is a major property. So compared to other data types in the sense like compared to list, tuple, or dictionary. So sets only allows unique values. It won't allow any duplicate values. So based on that, you'll solve many problems in the real life scenarios. So like in terms of work. So that's why it is this point is very crucial, very important. You can see the definition. So used to store multiple items in a single variable. The same definition. So for all the data types like list, tuple, similar to set, but major difference is like this. It is also unordered. Like in list it is ordered. Okay, so but this is set is a unordered. Unordered means like you can't access the elements of each. Let's assume, so if it is a list, then you can easily access it with the index of 0, with the index of 1, with the index of 2. Like my set, if you consider it is a list, then my set of 0 if you give, you will get apples, but 1 you will give, you will get banana. But set you can't access like that. That is the definition of unordered. Unchangeable means once you know so define this set, you can't uh, remove the elements. Like remove the elements in the sense you can't add or replace these things. Of course, there are methods are there like remove and these kind of methods are there. Using those, you can change, which we'll cover in the next few minutes. And also, you can add new items. So you have to declare the sets in the form of these curly braces. Okay, so this is the way you can declare the sets. And major point is like this only: unordered, unchangeable, do not allow duplicate values. This is a major difference between set to other data types, other collection data types. Okay. Mm, unchangeable, you already covered all these points. And see in this example, see you given two times, okay, apple, but if you run this script, it only allow you the unique values. It won't allow you duplicate values. So that is a major advantage of these sets. Okay. So you can assign same multiple um, values. And also you remember one sorry you have to remember one thing. In sets, true and one is considered as the same value. That's why it only allow the unique values. You can see in this example, one is not there. Why? But true and one is considered as same. Zero is considered as false. So that's why sorry, you won't get that true value. So sorry, one value. And also, uh, I already told you. So it is unordered. Sometimes you may ask this question: true is written in this index. Why it is not came in the first time? If you run this again it will change the format. Now you got the true cherry banana. So let's run it again. It will change. So you don't have any specific index. Okay, so it will change from position to position, time to time. Sorry. So that's the major so properties of sets. It won't allow duplicate values, and if you give one or true, then it will consider both as same, and it will give you only one item. It won't give the other item. So even though it's a boolean or int in other formats, same goes false and zeros. Sorry guys. So yeah. So let's try this example. So if you click on this, see in this case, what happens? So zero is there, but zero is being considered. Why? Because false is also there. So in this sets, true is considered as one, false is considered as zero. So that's why, and also set properties what. So it allows only unique elements. So in set it These false and zero will be considered as the same. That's why it will remove that zero and it will only display these elements. So when you click on run again, so the order might be changed. So because it doesn't follow any order. So that's why. You see now in this case banana came. So earlier it was a different. So that's it. Length is common. So how you have length for how you measuring the length for this list in the same way, same concept. And also this is also like you can the way you can uh, assign sets to variables. So this is the way you can do. So you can assign multiple data types for a single set variables. So that is also fine. So you can check the type here, and in this way you can create a set. So this is already covered. Okay, so the difference between list, double set, and dictionary. If you understand this, it's like a kind of a mind map. Okay, so if you read this thing, it will cover most of your concepts in this set, list, tuple, and dictionary. Okay, next we'll go to this and how to access. Okay, so same concept. Okay, in list also we tried for access a variable and we can use this. We are just iterating one by one. So using this for loop. So for that purpose we are using this and we are checking whether this element is present, this item is present in this particular set or not. If it is there, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. So the same in this way also you can use. You can just click on try it out and you can just check. So it won't be much difficult. So the way you can add the elements to the set is using this add method. You can. This one is interesting. See, uh, you may ask this question. So this is orange. Obviously, it will be added at the end, right? But no, set is like it's like it is unordered, right? So sometimes it will be in the first place, sometimes in the second place. It won't follow any pattern, like any index. Okay, so that's why. See now orange will be in the uh, third index like 01 second index third position. So in the same way now if you run again, so the orange might be changed. So see now it comes to um, first index and second position. So that's how the logic. So it won't follow any particular pattern of sequence of this or order. So it will change. So that one you have to remember. And in this way you can add also. So suppose if you have a one set, two sets are there. If you want to add this complete set with this particular first set, you can use this update method. So you see in this also the sequence is different. Okay, so pineapple, mango come here and banana came here. So this is the way. Okay, you can't expect the things has to be in order. So that means with the sets that you have to understand. And add any iterable. Okay, so this is also one. You are adding this thing with the list with this thing, but still you will get entire elements in set only. You won't get any specific, so list like that. So it won't be possible. So that you have to understand. Simply using this update method. We'll cover what are the methods available in sets. I'll show you. I'll explain each and every method. Okay, so in this way you can remove. You can simply assign the value you want to remove. So you can take this method, and based on this method, it will remove a particular item from that set. Then discard also one of the functions. So in case if the item is not there, so it will raise an error. Okay, so in case here in the set apple, banana, cherry is there, but you want to remove pineapple. If the obviously the element is not there, still you want to remove it, then how it will remove? So it will obviously raise an error. So that error you will get from here. And best part about discard is like so even though the element is not there, it won't throw any error. Okay, so here what I'll do, so I'll do pineapple. So let me run this one. So can you can see here. So it's not throwing any error, right? So but if it is a remove method, so it will throw some error. So let's try this one. So you click on this remove and just run this thing. So let's see what happens. It definitely will raise error. So see, it's not there. You have an error, but with the with this method like discard, so you won't get any error. So that's the advantage of this method. And pop. is also there to remove the item, but pop will remove random item because in set obviously it is not ordered. So in general case, pop will remove the last element, last item, but in this case it will remove randomly. Okay, so that's the meaning of it won't it, because it doesn't know what is the index. Okay, so it will remove some element from that set. So yeah, you can just click on it. You can see this clear will remove all the items and it will give you a empty set. That's the advantage of this clear method. And dull is already know it will remove that entire set. Loops, they simply we already covered this, and simply so it will iterate each element to access that. This is the way you can access. And sets, these are the interesting methods. Okay, you have to understand. In mathematics we have sets like union is there, intersection is there, difference is there. So in the same way, those concepts will be useful in programmatical where you want to implement those concepts. Then these are the methods. Simply you can take that set, you can, if you want to do the union, you can do the intersection, you can do the difference, symmetric difference. Those are all things you can do. So these are the interesting methods and useful methods. Okay, so if you're solving some interesting problem, you want to get some uh, union, if you want to do so, then how you can do so? You can simply type convert that whatever data type to set, and after that you can perform this union operation. And remember one thing: so you have to do this union with another set only. So you can't do with another other data type. Okay, so and also it will return a new set. Okay, so see, union is there. Union means like simply it's an or operation. Okay, so you will get every element. That is the advantage of this union. And also interesting point is it doesn't follow any particular order. Okay, see, ABC is there, AB3 2 C1 is there, so it doesn't follow any order, because if you run again then this order also change. That is a property of set, right? So obviously it will change eventually. So now see, this entire thing was changed. That's the concept of sets. In this way, you can combine one set with another using this union method. And you can also use this symbol. Okay, so pipe symbol. So this is also indication of this union method. In case multiple sets are there, you can use this way. So you can pass this multiple sets. Still, you can get t. Okay, so this way you can do multiple elements. So in case if you don't want to, you have to use only pipe symbols. Then in this way you have to use set one with set two, set two, set three, set four. Then you can do. So union method allows you to join set with other data types. Okay. Uh, let's see this one. This one union method. Okay, so this is a tuple, right? So this is a set and this is a tuple. So you use this union, still it will perform, and also it will convert that into set only, because obviously the end outcome is in the format of set. In set totally you will get all these methods, right? So and also remember, okay, this X is a data type of set. That's why you are doing this. If you I don't think this one tuple has this union method. So let's try this example. See, I think it will throw an error. See, tuple have no attribute of union. So obviously you can do like this. Okay. So if it is a set, then you can do. So this data type is set. Then you can access the methods which are available for set. Then you can perform all these manipulations and operations. Okay. So that's it. Uh, Update method is there. So set one is this. So all elements from one set to another set, and also update will change the original set. That's not. See, earlier in these examples it was returning a new set, right? So this is a jet, which is a new one. But with this update method, it will update the existing one. Okay, so set one is there, it has only three items. Then set two is there, it has three items. So I mean, you want to change that entire set one. So in this way, you want to update it. So because it has already has some values, you want to adding more values. That's nothing but an update function. So in this way, you can do so. It won't create any new thing, but it will create the, with the same set. It will change. Okay. Then. Right, intersection you already know. So if you have a in mathematics we tried, so if you have a two circles, so only the common area, that is nothing but an intersection. It's nothing but AND operations, you can say. If you have both the elements, then you can do, you already know OR operations and AND operations, like if both are true, then only the true, the AND result. Then otherwise you all get, if any one of the thing is false, then obviously you will receive false, you won't get that value. That is the logic of AND operations which we are doing here. See, in both these sets, the common element is apple. So that's why you got you got it right. So that's why you got the result. Otherwise, you won't get. That is the advantage of this intersection. This is nothing but AND operation. Okay, so I already covered. So AND means, in Boolean operations we do na, like 0 0 0 1, like true false true false true false false true 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 false false true false false. So then in that case both are true means then only true. Otherwise you'll get false. Then you won't get that value. So similarly, the same operation, if both the sets have the same element, then only it will return. Otherwise, it won't return. That is the logic of this AND operation. So intersection update. Okay, so we'll keep only the duplicates, but we'll change the original set. Okay. So the same concept of intersection update is like, earlier if you use an intersection or and it will create a new set, right? So but it will, instead of creating a new one, it will update the, so the same set one only. So then, so if you print the set one, so these elements are gone. So that is the advantage of this intersection update. So then you won't get these values. So it only display the whatever the intersection is there na, so that only that will be replaced by this one. So this entire set values will be, items will be replaced by this one only. So in these both examples only apple was there. So it will first check for what are the common, and the entire set will be modified or replaced. Then true one, true false, you already know. Difference is like, you have to remember this one. Okay, difference is like you will get the common element, whatever common. See, let's take two sets. This is a set one, this is a set two. Difference is like whatever common element, it will be removed, and also the first set whatever you have, so that you will get. So that's the second one you won't get. In this example, apple, banana, cherry. So in the second set you have Google, Microsoft, Apple. Both these sets, apple is the common one, so it will be removed, and the set one, so these values will be, you'll get obviously these values. That's the advantage of this set one difference. Okay. And then you can, same thing, you can use this minus sign also. It is also do the same purpose. Difference update, we already know the concept. Okay, it will, instead of creating a new set or something, so it will replace the, modify the same set. And symmetric differences only, so not present in both the sets. It's like, uh, it will obviously, uh, see, in case we do the difference, what we'll get. So apple is the one, right? So but symmetric differences, it'll the ulta of that one. Like ulta means like, apart from that, whatever the rest of the elements which are present in both the sets, that you will, that's the advantage of symmetric difference. In this example, both these sets have apple. Apart from this common one, what are the other elements? So that is nothing but a symmetric difference. It's like negation of that one. You can consider like that. The same thing, you can use this operator symbol. You can do that step. Symmetric update concept is same. So instead of replacing that with a new set, you are modifying the same set. That's it. Next, we'll go for the set methods. These are the interesting. Okay, so I mean we already covered all these things, but we'll see again. So add means, if you want to add one element to the set in this way, you can add. This is the logic. And clear means it will remove all the elements from the set. Then copy, it will copy one, this entire set, and it will store it in another variable. That is the purpose of copy. And the difference you already know, so it will give you what are the value which is present, both the uh, I mean, So in the first set, it will remove the difference between both these things. Like in this example, apple is there; it will remove both, and also in the X you have only this banana and cherry, right? So that will be displayed. So that is the logic of difference. It will remove same sets minus operation. So it will remove the common element, and the first set whatever values are remaining, so that you will get. So that is the concept of this difference and difference and union. Let's see next method. Okay, difference update is like you already know the first instead of giving assign to the new set or something, so it will update the same first set. So discard is like removing the specific item, and also it won't raise any error even though if the element is not there, even though if the item is not there, it won't raise any error. That's the advantage of this discard. Intersection, so whichever the common values which are present, then you will get. So people will confuse with intersection and difference. So I hope now it is clear. So difference between intersection and difference. So yeah, then this one is done. So intersection update means say set one whatever that is updated, and is see when you have to remember one thing. These methods are the is subset, is superset. It will return boolean, like it's written true or false. That you have to understand. Okay. So in strings also we have many methods. Is title, is alphabet. So these kind of a methods. So if you observe these kind of methods, the end outcome is like either boolean. Definitely it's true or false. So it's like it's just checking, okay, whether it is intersection is there or not, is disjoint or not. So so it's true because you have both. Um, is disjoint. Disjoint means like it doesn't have any common. Then it is known as disjoint. Yes, these two sets doesn't have any common, so that's why it was returning true. You can see the elements, so both the sets. None of the elements are present in both the sets. Like it's like set one is different, set two is different. Then you will get this disjoint is true. Then is subset. So like if this you can see this ABC is present in this second set. The elements of the first set is present in the elements of the second set. Then obviously it's a subset, right? So that's why it was returning true. So uh, let's take we'll give some value as z. So then we'll see false because z is not here in y. So then obviously it will return false only. So it won't return any true because it is not a subset, right? Yeah. Then some examples. Then is superset, which means the set contains another set or not. See, X is a superset means all these elements which is present in it's a reverse kind of thing. So we see here all these elements. Uh, what we're checking is this ABC entire ABC is present in this X or not, which is nothing but a superset. So superset is a bigger set. Okay, inside that subset will be there. So superset means X is a superset of Y or not. So obviously it's a Y. It's true. Why? Because ABC is obviously present in X Y, this X variable, which is a set. So it's obviously following that condition. That's why it's returning true. Then superset is like pop. You already know, which will remove an element from the set. But in this example, so we'll see it will remove some random. Okay, so it's not like the last element like another list or something, because that is ordered and we have the index. Here it won't be ordered, so it will remove the random. And then remove the specific elements, and you already know the difference between remove and discard. Okay, so remove will raise an error if the element is not there. Discard won't raise any error even though if the element is not there. So that's the major difference between discard and remove. Okay. Then symmetric difference update we already covered. Union we covered. Update we covered. So yeah, I think we are done with the sets. Next, Yeah, I think we're done with the sets. You can just check these exercises. Okay, exercises. You can just see what we can do. Uh, we'll cover next dictionaries. After that, we'll search for the. We'll cover the rest of the things. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel.